Oh man, I'll go with the one that I was originally going to pick. This one. Fuck me.
Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to Radio D&D on the Practical Heroes Network.
I'm James Landoff, the Dungeon Master, aka Mr. Mayor.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I play Lux.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I play Marcus.
I'm Casey, and I play B.
I'm Ethan, and I play Zephyr.
Now, roll that recap.
Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to 98.3 The Drop. Curious as to the nature of the strange brass cube recovered from the shipment of ancient artifacts, the Lonely Hearts head to College Place for a study session. Arriving in the library, they are greeted by their old friend Lorian, who is brushing up on his demonology. Using a dowsing lens, the group is slowly able to piece together the item's magical phrase, "I believe because it is absurd." Upon uttering the phrase, the room went dark, and spilling forth from the cube was a thick, silvery mist that coalesced in the form of three spirits, all resembling the same person but with different expressions. The spirits attacked, filling the party with anger, fear, and sorrow, until eventually they were dispelled. Speaking to the professor of alchemy, the party learned the spirit was Albertus Magnus, an alchemist and colleague of Nicholas Flamel.
Last time we left off, you guys were leaving the college after having discovered what the contents of the little brass box Marcus had. As you guys sort of leave and go about your day, is there anything in particular anyone would like to do? Whether it be buy stuff or the like.
That's a great
Yes. Yes. I've been thinking about this for so freaking long.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me make sure I have the gold to back this up. Because
Okay.
it's pissing me off.
I'm also yes.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
enough. I don't know how much it is. Hold on, do you have it on here? I think it's on here. Okay. I want to buy 2 pistols because I have a
Okay.
proficiency in firearms, and I do not want to load this stupid crossbow again.
All right.
I don't want to do it. Wait, do I
2
still have to load my firearm? Yeah, I can shoot the how much ammo? How big's my clip? 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like so much easier.
Yeah. So 2 pistols, you said?
Well, then it would give me the option to do the I might just get 1.
Get 2. You
Okay.
can empty the clip on one and pull the other.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Do,
Okay.
do keep in mind, if you're getting the pistol, you can't dual wield pistols because they're not both light.
Oh, revolvers are the ones that
Yeah,
are light.
you can
Okay.
you can dual wield revolvers. There's a feat you can take that lets you dual wield things that aren't light, but you need to have that feat first.
Or 1 pistol, 1 revolver. I think so. As long as your offhand weapon is light, it should be okay, right?
That sounds right.
Let me check something.
That seems right.
I don't know. Okay, a light crossbow is 1d8. So the pistol's 1d8, which would be the same as my crossbow, and the revolver's 1d6.
You'd always go with a blunderbuss.
Could you imagine?
That would throw me across the room.
That would be so wild.
Pirates of the
Can
Caribbean
I?
all over again.
Would you allow me?
You can have a blunderbuss.
Oh my god.
There's a revolver, a pistol, a blunderbuss, sniper rifle, and hand.
What does a
cannon.
blunderbuss look like?
It's a small
got
cannon.
like
Oh my god, I want it. I know, I want it.
Gaston from Beauty and the
Yes.
Beast?
Yes.
That's like the big gun that he has, like with like the
Oh
bell
my
and
God.
like barrel, you know.
Okay. So B asks Marcus, she's like, "Can you do me a favor?
What was that?
I need you to help me buy a gun."
Cool. What do you want?
And then they just walk into the store and she points to the blunderbuss.
um
Oh, I think this one.
Question for Marcus. Are you at the
Mhm.
level where you can make guns yet?
I believe I can make them for half cost.
Mm.
Let me double check that before I sound too confident about that. Let's see.
Guncraft at level 6.
Yes, I have that. Yep, great.
So
totally
you
do that.
guys are in the store looking at the guns, and yeah, B points to the blunderbuss, and you think for a moment, I could probably make that for cheaper.
Yeah, totally could. All right, B. Here's the thing. I'm gonna get some supplies, and we're gonna make this totally custom for you. All right?
Oh, sweet. Is this your way of telling me it's too expensive?
Nah, it's gonna be more fun this way.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be cool. Okay, well, just let me know what I owe you.
Alrighty then.
Can you carve bees? Like engrave bees on the side?
Oh hell yeah! I'm sure we can do that.
Oh my god. Can you make them look like really mean and nasty? Maybe they're on fire.
There's a like bee brandishing its stinger at the end of the barrel.
Actually, I was
to be like a
thinking.
hornet. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm thinking of it being more like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, where Blue has his brother Cheese and they want to paint the go-kart, and one of them wants flames, but the other one wants bunnies, so they do bunnies on
Yes.
fire.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Have you
my
seen
God.
that?
I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
And they're trying to push it down the hill.
Yes.
So yeah, Marcus, you make B her custom blunderbuss
Sweet.
with flaming bees.
With
Question?
flaming
Yes.
bees. Yep. And
They look
I'll
like
also
happy
make her.
It basically does shoot like a nest of angry bees. They're basically medieval shotguns.
I cannot believe you just got a blunderbuss.
And I
Yes,
will
how would I
also
act?
make her 20 bullets to go along with it. So total
You're
of
too kind.
21 gold.
Can I sell my light crossbow?
Yeah, just trade it in for whatever half the price of the crossbow is.
I
Oh,
forgot
so
I have
like-
an immovable rod.
Have an
Why?
immovable rod. This thing's fantastic. I love those things.
When did
I
you
just
get
got
that?
it. I don't
Right,
remember, but I have it.
so
And then the blunderbuss.
mhm.
Okay. Thanks. Be
Do
super
you know where to
high.
find the firearms range and stats and all of that?
Yeah, in the firearm set thing that you gave me. Right.
It's available to everyone, I believe.
That you gave us.
Mhm.
Yes, under additional material.
So sorry.
Remember, so it has the loud property, so people will hear you firing this. It has a clip of 2, and then it has the misfire property, which means it suffers a -1 penalty whenever you roll nat 1 on it. All right, so yeah, you finish making B her custom blunderbuss. You line up some cans probably outside in the backyard for.
Can't wait
for
to
B
show my dad. He's gonna love this. He's gonna think I'm like the coolest kid.
Yes, after telling him your blade, I'm sure the thing he'd want to know is that you're carrying around a firearm. It's great. All right, is there anything else anyone would like to do? That is not how you spell blunderbuss.
It's BUSS.
Yeah, it's SS.
Is it really?
Yeah, do not come at
there's no
me.
T. I didn't want to correct you.
wrong. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Do not come at me, Mr. Disenchanted.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
I admit I am wrong. I admit it.
We watched that Disenchantments TV series on Netflix, and for
Uh-huh.
like the whole 3 parts that we watched, he said, "No, it's Disenchanted," and I was like, "No, it's Disenchantment," and we argued about it for all 3 parts. Like we couldn't just pull up the title.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyway, it ended with me going, Disenchanted is a good title too.
I can admit when I'm wrong. I know when.
Why don't how about in your world it's called Blunderbust?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay,
I was
fine.
right.
I hate this so much. I should not have fed into your ego.
Yeah. So Lux, you said you wanted to do something.
Yes, I
you'd like to do?
So I would like to go check on the messages that I should be able to get with the snatching spell, assuming that I've set it up already. If not, then I would like to set up the snatching spell by the location of the masks lab.
To do that, you need to stay in that location. So it's going to be a sort of like stakeout situation.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. So we will come back to that. Are you taking anyone to come with you to sort of like stake it out?
Yeah, I think I would invite everyone to come with me to stake out. Everyone knows at this point, so there's no, you know, there's no reason to hide.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess you don't know. Oh no. Almost everybody knows. I guess before we go, yeah, she would invite Zephyr, but she'd probably want to have a talk with him very briefly before that. So
Okay. Sure.
Zephyr will be sitting on the couch doing a crossword puzzle. He has it almost just right, but the last word is blunderbust. However, he spells it with 2 S's because he still thinks that's what it is.
no.
Yep. Keep
So he
going.
unwittingly
It's
writes
fine.
blunderbuss.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Truly
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm gonna remember that. Continue.
A threat. Yeah, Lux would in the apartment just kind of like tap on his shoulder, I guess, and just be like, "Hey,
Hmm? How you doing?
hey, oh, great. I kind of need to do a stake out sort of thing.
Ooh.
So she'd like sit,
A stakeout, you say?
yeah,
That
like
was my favorite pastime.
really. I think that I mean, aren't they kind of like boring?
You would think so.
Mhm.
But, I mean, I enjoyed it. Plenty of time to sit and think, do crossword puzzles.
I mean, aren't you done with that one almost?
Yeah, I think so.
She'd like sit in the chair, like either across from him or like sit on like I guess on like the floor in front of him, in front of the couch or something. Just be like, so here's the thing about the stakeout. Right. So I'm a changeling.
Yes.
Okay. And I was I don't know how to put this. I was raised by scientists, like the magic guys. The
I'm well aware with scientists. I've been
Okay,
screwed
well
over by them before.
it's just been a while. Just the time travel. I don't know, maybe they had a different name back then. But yeah, so I don't really know where other changelings kind of come from, but I know that I came from this lab. I was kind of made there, if that makes sense.
Really?
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Mm.
all my earliest memories are there, and
So you didn't have a mother?
no, not that I recall. I was close with a couple of the scientists. They were nice to me, but it was mostly training and learning and all sorts of things.
I see.
But
So first, got a stakeout of one of the scientists, I presume?
the lab actually before you I guess landed back here, I ended up running into one of them, the Dr. Victor, the head. I was on a mission. We were on a mission, and he was there, and I talked to him for a while. That's how I found out about the chromoplasm. Uh, so he gave me the address, and I'm interested in trying to figure out what sort of information they have. I received this gift of a spell from Navris, and it would allow me to intercept messages. So I kind of want to see if I can.
No reason not to try.
Yeah, I mean, I need that chromoplasm, and I feel like
We'll get
I
you
mean,
that chromoplast.
so that's all I need. I just would really like it if you came, and I'm gonna invite B and Marcus and Halo, of course. You're just kind of the professional here, so I could go by myself, but I'm not sure it would be a good idea or be safe.
Well, it's a party then.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll get you some more crossword puzzles.
Perfect.
She'll just like come over and just like give him a kiss. Okay,
I think
I'll
except,
wait.
except for just kind of like blush, but like purple, I guess.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, so how are you guys going to do it? Are you just going to sit outside the building? Are you going to just get the horse with no name and just chill in the Jeep? Or what is the plan?
I think Lux's plan is to sit in the Jeep. She doesn't know how to do a stakeout. Like sitting in the Jeep would probably be like her main idea. I think she thinks if she gets too close to the lab, like she's gonna be really tempted to like go in and like say her piece or something, which is very stupid. So I also don't think it's probably a good idea to have like a red tiefling just sitting out in front of the building, like not spying. You have to be within a 1 mile radius, so they don't have to be that close. But I know that she would at least want to like drive by the lab first to kind of get like eyes on it, if you will.
Sure. So assuming you radio everyone and let them know your plan.
I radio everyone and I'm just like, hey, want to do a stakeout, you guys? It'll be fun.
I'm in.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds cool. I gotta go fill up my car. Pick us up, and yeah, we'll go stake out. We can get snacks.
Oh yes. I still have Cheetos and I still have Cheez-Its. Got some Fritos.
Stakeout snacks.
Yeah, I can't even say it. Stakeout snacks.
So hard to say.
Stakeout.
And then I'm gonna get us some Wawa.
Okay, like, can we get like a Coke or something too, like, or some water, or I don't know, maybe some alcohol. Maybe that's not very wise.
What's water?
B
I don't
knows
drink
what
that.
water is.
No, it's like,
He's
don't
like,
drink
nobody-
water.
She doesn't drink water; she drinks anarchy.
No,
Yeah,
I hate it.
Keith.
You drink facts.
I don't drink water. I drink anarchy. You drink water. I drink anarchy.
B is not the Joker. I will not allow this.
Happy birthday, Batman!
We live
Wait,
in a
happy
society.
that day birth, man.
Moving
Oh,
on.
Oh my god, we
Before
live in a
we move on.
society.
We do live in a B-society.
I hate this. You guys are destroying my world.
It's
My
a
work.
B-society. We just
B will get water.
Yeah.
thanks,
I
Sounds like a
guess.
good idea.
What teenager drinks water?
So yeah, you guys all load up into the Jeep, get your snacks, and make your way towards the lab. So I'm assuming you have B or who's ever driving drive by the building first.
Absolutely, at least
Um,
once.
It looks like a nondescript apartment building. It's in the middle to upper district, but right outside the upper district, so it's not within the walls of the upper district, but still a fairly nice place. But
Mhm.
yeah, you look at the address, look at the building, and it is very clearly an apartment building.
Huh. Are there people coming in and out of this apartment building? Does there seem to be a like like an office for the apartment building that you could like go in and perhaps speak to an office person to get an apartment? Or can I not really tell from where I am?
So what time would you guys have headed there then?
Probably like around kind of afternoon when there's like a lot of traffic, or I guess a lot more traffic. So that way
Yeah,
we can
I
kind of blend in.
I'd say like just before rush hour, maybe like 30 to 45 minutes before like a true rush hour begins.
Okay, so actually during rush hour there would be quite a bit of traffic. So you notice some people arriving at the apartment, some carrying groceries from having gone to the grocery store, and that's all you notice for the first 45 minutes before rush hour. And then you notice a lot more traffic as people are walking the streets, people are driving by, people are going mostly into the building from a long day's work.
This can't be the building then. Maybe he gave me the wrong address. It's on his
Also be a front.
As Zephyr says that, what is it like when Lux is notified to a message? What does it look like when your snatching spell like activates? Or is it all internal for Lux?
I kind of think it's all internal. I think it's sort of like cast with like a snap of the finger a little bit, and just she's got that magnet that came from Navris. So I think that she's just kind of like holding that and like playing with it between her fingers, or like maybe got it on a necklace or something.
Mhm. So maybe you actually start to feel the magnet start to like hum or vibrate very slightly.
Yes. Yeah, that
Um,
makes sense.
and it's at this time that you know that you could cast the spell to intercept whatever message is being sent.
Yeah, so as soon as she kind of feels that magnet like vibrating, I'm gonna say it's kind of like on a necklace, so it's like at her collarbone. She immediately like just snaps her fingers and is like, shh, 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 I'm getting something.
Let me make sure the screen is set up
And-
correctly.
oh my god.
Please pick a square.
Oh.
So
I
there are 5 categories.
okay.
The first one is codes, second one is identities, third one is locations, fourth one is traps, and then the fifth one is some unknown category.
Okay. I'll go with this one. This is wild. What does that mean?
So you picked the third on identities.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you get a message and you hear, technically it's against the rules, but I swear the dwarven mead just makes Helen work better.
Okay.
You do not
Technically,
have to write these down. I can repeat these back to you at any time.
okay. Um,
But you now know that there is someone named Helen who is a dwarf that works here.
all right. Interesting. What an interesting message to send. Okay. Okay. I'll like kind of relay that to everyone and be like, it's so the spell just lets me intercept sending spells. And I got one, and some dwarf named Helen that drinks a lot of mead, I guess, makes her work better. That's it. Brain wise. For now. Just gonna like touch the magnet a little bit.
So you wait a little bit longer and you begin to feel it yet again vibrate, notifying you that a message is being sent in the vicinity. Would someone else like to pick a square to determine what message is sent? Any
Yes.
volunteers?
Someone pick one.
I guess I can.
Sure. Don't forget,
Um,
Lux, you are able to respond to these messages if you so wish.
What about?
So second for locations.
Yes.
So Lux, you get another message. You
Okay.
hear, "Good thing they finally fixed the disposal drain. Smell in there was nauseating."
Okay. Great. So I guess they had a disposal drain issue. Huh. And it smelled really bad. Okay.
Another one starts to come in, probably 30 or so minutes later. Would someone else like to pick one?
Yes. Okay. I want to choose under traps
Mhm.
the fourth one.
Looks, you get a message.
Mm-hmm.
You need to remove that alarm that you set in the main entrance. We have a visitor visiting today. Put us back when they leave.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'll respond to this one.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I have a question about this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You become the target. You recognize the sender if you know them, though you do not learn the identity of the original recipient. You won't. Okay, so if I respond to this, can they respond to me again?
So it depends. If they assume they're communicating with who their intended target is, it's likely
Mhm.
they would send it to them,
Mm-hmm.
and that you could try to intercept it again.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
it does.
If they grow wise to you, they are not familiar with you, so they would not be able to send the message to you again directly. Does that make sense?
Yes. But if I fail my deception check against their wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
they know that it's been intercepted, and then the jig is up, as they say.
You would assume so, yes.
All right. I rescind. I will not be responding to this one.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
If there's ever one that you do want to respond to, just let me know.
Mhm. Yeah, I will tell everyone though that the alarm in the front has been taken down for the day. This is a message that was just sent, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I would relay that and tell them like this message was just sent. So the alarm must be going down soon, or well, maybe it will be if the person never gets the message.
They did not get the message.
Hopefully they will eventually. Well, not this specific message, but maybe another message from it doesn't matter. She's over explaining it. She seems a little nervous, a little anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It did sound to you that they were only taking the alarm down for a short time, so it's likely that it will be set up again.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Okay. I think that we should try to hear a few more of these before we do anything.
Mike, would you like to pick one now?
I do. I want the number 6 of the question mark. This
Number
fella right
6
here.
of the question
Yeah.
mark. I will now reveal this category now that it has been picked.
Ooh.
That can be good or bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So, Lux, after a short time, your magnet begins to vibrate again, and you just hear this, what sounds like a very perturbed voice. It was terrifying. I was standing outside one moment, and then I was in the cell with that thing. I'm taking some time off.
I was standing outside and then I was in the cell with that thing. Taking some time off. I'll I'll go for this one. I'll go for this one.
Okay.
I'll respond. I'll say like, well, what happened? Did they hurt you? Which one was it? Are you okay?
Please make a deception check.
I would love to. Anyone want to help me here? Casey?
So no one can grant you
No.
advantage because this is all mental, but someone is more than allowed to grant you guidance.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was asking for. Casey?
Casey,
Casey's
Oh,
dead,
guidance.
man.
I'm so sorry.
what were you doing?
I was Googling stuff about Batman.
Okay, okay.
I wonder why.
Yes, I'm going to give you guidance.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on, but you look like you need this. And she's gonna like give you a high five.
Absolutely, I do.
And then she gives you a coffee.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's
even
a-
with a nat 20, can't beat that. So
Great.
you get another message and you just hear it was Caster. It teleported me into the cell with it. That's the end of the
Oh.
message.
Oh shit. Caster's a person. Damn, should I risk it? Risk it for the biscuit? Yeah, I think I have to. Yeah, so I'll reply again
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say like, "Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Are they taking any precautions now because of Caster?"
Please make another deception check.
I still have guidance, right?
You can basically have it whenever you do this. B is just consistently giving you high fives.
I'm
Okay, yep,
consistently
fine.
giving you high fives and I'm handing you more and more coffee. But in between each cup of coffee, I will give you a chaser.
So
Lux is
yeah,
getting hype.
31 is sufficient, I guess. What was it that Lux said?
She was like, she said, are they taking any precautions now because of Caster or because of what happened and the teleportation? How was he able to do that?
So this actually overlaps with another bit of information, so I'm actually just going to reveal this one. They respond, last message for the day. They added one-way glass so we could see in, but it can't see us now.
Lux just kind of looks at everyone and is like, I apparently there's someone named Caster. They keep saying it. So I'm assuming it's a changeling. And there's one-way glass now, so they can't see out, but everyone can
So
see it.
guess that means we need to stay out of its line of sight.
Yeah, but it they could be another changeling, and the way that this person kept referring to them as it, I'm guessing it is. But
It's a good way to dehumanize them. That's probably what they're doing.
yeah,
And we know that the trap is down. We know that whoever is coming will be coming soon. And we also know that this person who just encountered Castor is leaving for a fair amount of time and will probably need to have a replacement. Does somebody want
right.
to try and infiltrate?
Yeah, we can try to get this person. I know what they sound like at least. So if we talk to them on their way out, we can maybe I don't know, knock them out in an alleyway and I can take their identity.
Or you could form a different identity and are you talking about the person who comes to replace the guy who was attacked?
Oh no, I meant the guy that was being attacked. Like maybe, he came in, oh, I forgot my keys, or I need my notebook for my long vacation.
We
Something
could
like
just wait
that.
to see who the person coming who the guest is and utilize them.
That's true.
It'd have to be a shapeshifter, though. I don't think any of us could really pull it off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess we have to get closer then to the building.
So you guys are going to get closer to the building then?
I think we're gonna get right up on it, basically. Like, I think we're gonna, if we can, be like across the street in some capacity.
Yeah,
From
there's
where we-
definitely like street parking.
Yeah, I think we'd want to be there. So just kind of.
How many spells do you have left for today? Are you still good on spells?
I got. Let me just clarify this. When I cast Snatching, I only have to cast it once, and then I get as many messages as possible within that area. Correct?
No, it is one
Ooh.
per casting.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out. Yeah, because I only have, it's a 3rd level spell, and I only have 3 3rd level spells and 1 4th level spell. So this one came from
The next day,
us.
probably.
Or one of these had to come from the next day. So
Yep, that's fine. We can assume that you're doing this over like multi-day periods.
yeah, I think I think Lux would want to like tap out the level of information that, like, it would be great on that day to be able to get everything or to go in. But I think that given what she knows of the masks and how frightened she is of them or being captured, she would want to err on the side of caution, because this isn't a situation like with Bao, where it's like you get caught, there's a way out. Like, she really doesn't think that there's like a way out for her. If they get caught, there's not a way out for her.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'd say that she'd probably use those 4 spells for like a good 3 days, you know.
So you guys continue to stay with Lux for these next days. Yep, so that means you have 3 more spells for the next day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just to make sure everyone's good with the plan, you guys are going to stick it out for a little longer.
Yeah, and Lux would explain to you guys why, like, that despite the fact that the alarm is down and there may be information to gather of like who the person is that left and who the guest was and stuff like that, that it's probably just safer for her before going in for infiltration to gather more information.
It is likely that the visitor was for the day that was respective to the day you used your snatching on the messages.
Yeah.
So the quote unquote trap information was more of just telling you that there is an alarm. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
So it is more than probable that it has already been set up once again.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So I guess
Do we want to pick another one?
I will pick this one.
You're doing maintenance on reset, right? If you need it, the door code is D4816.
E8416.
4816.
What?
But like I said, as long as I'm keeping track of what things you know, so I'm not too concerned with you remembering it yourself.
I just wanted to write.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So it was D4816.
Perfect. Interesting.
And it seemed to be something regarding the reset.
The reset. Reset to what? Fuck. No, I don't want to lose.
So you've got two more for today?
Yeah.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would like to pick the next one?
Sure. Let's do caster number 2.
Caster number 2.
Yeah. Curious about this guy.
All right.
Yeah.
So you feel your magnet vibrating. Caster's ability to regenerate is remarkable. It seems it's only dampened by mental stress.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Above board, mental stress being psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Good to know.
I see.
Yes, I see. I'll use all of my psychic spells.
Oh boy, all the psychic
wait.
damage I can dish out. Let me look at my spells sheet.
Oh. I'll just
Yeah,
vicious
let me look at
mockery him to
Marcus.
death.
Let me look at Marcus's spell sheet. Oh wait, I have a gun.
Well, Lux has her psychic blades, right?
Oh god, I do have the psychic blades. Thank you.
So, yeah. Definitely not intentional. Like, that's your ability.
Right. So don't give out Bardics is what you're saying. Got it.
I didn't say that. You got
And
one more left for today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would like to pick the next one?
Let's go with codes 3.
Codes 3. So, Lux, you hear another message.
Mm-hmm.
Click to change the containment chamber code to B5161. Be on time today, okay?
That's my last one for the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can respond to it even if it is my last one for the day, right?
Yep. As long as you successfully snatch the spell,
Okay.
you can respond to it.
I'll respond to it and
Okay.
just say, which containment chamber is that again? Is that for caster?
So you will, if you do respond to this,
Oh no.
you will not be able to snatch the next message they send. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Fuck. That is a problem. Okay, I won't respond to this.
Okay. So you guys are doing another day then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys meet up for the third day, and this isn't happening as quickly as I'm making it out to be. So you guys are having to stay up pretty late into some of the nights. Maybe some of you have bags under your eyes, but yeah, B is hopped up on Mountain Dew or some coffee equivalent.
I'm hyped up on, I don't know if y'all get this reference, go-go juice.
Oh my god.
Oh, yep.
Did you just make a Honey Boo Boo reference?
Toddlers and tiaras.
It's been a long
Mhm.
time since I've heard that name.
Go-go juice.
So on the third day,
When was Red Bull introduced?
Not in the 60s.
60s.
Not
Yeah.
soon enough.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Mhm. B, would you like to pick the next one that comes?
Oh my god, yes, I would really like to pick the next one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do identities number 6.
Trying to get Sabine to teach me Mage Hand. I bet it's super useful if you're a gnome. So
Okay, I
you
wouldn't
know
know.
a second identity, Sabine, or a gnome named Sabine. All right, so you guys are going for a fourth day then?
I think so. Yeah. So much information.
Wait, how many? Oh, so we've revealed 9 so far. But one of
have-
those was a give me because it was revealed, like the information entailed in it was revealed already. So
Yeah. So I have 4 spell. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I want to go back for a third day at the very least. So this is
Okay.
for sendings, or I mean 4 snatchings.
Okay. Have we cycled all the way back around?
I think so. I'll pick this one.
That is caster number 4,
That is
Mambo number 5. No. Lux, you hear a message.
Mhm.
I don't know how long I was out of it. I woke up standing straight up as the others shook me out of it.
Oh Jesus.
What does that even mean? Oh God, I feel like I have to reply to this one. No, I'm not going to. He was standing straight up. The others had to shake him out of it. Okay, I will reply to this one. God, if I fuck this up, I'm gonna lose the whole day. Yeah, so she will reply and say, like, how did that happen? Are you okay? Or, did he get to you somehow? Or what was what what happened, I guess.
I just looked at the thing, and for a second I was just completely gone. Like I wasn't
Well,
even in my body.
did you need me to make my deception check?
Oh, please. Yes, that would be nice. That's yeah. That's 25 is fine.
Okay. He was
Do
Because
you
even with
want
a
to
nat 20, you
ask?
can't beat that. What'd you say, Mike?
I was gonna say, do you want to ask how Casper managed to see him through the one-way glass?
Yes, I will ask that. So Lux will respond again and just say, how did he see you even through the one-way glass?
So he will respond, just like the other guy did. Last message for the day. We put the glass down for a moment, just so we could check up on him.
Seems like they at least put the glass down to check on him. So that counts as 2 then, correct?
2 spells. Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose it would.
Okay. I want to make sure. Okay, so then I have 2 more.
Okay. Who would like to select the next one?
Let's do traps 2.
Traps 2. What spell did you set that glyph to? I'm having trouble making out the symbol.
Did you set that glyph too? I'm having trouble making out the symbol. Uh-oh. He looks at everyone and is like, there's a glyph. Fuck me. I will reply to this one as well.
Okay.
And just be like, I actually can't remember. What did you ask me to set it to? I'll roll that deception check with guidance from Beatrice. Oh no.
Nice.
No deception this time. Because you answered incorrectly.
What do you mean?
Ooh.
Correctly.
You will not get a response back.
No.
Above
Okay.
board, I'd like to direct everyone's attention above the grid here.
Yeah, this
Yep.
seems like a problem that I was wondering what it was.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Don't
be
be
suspicious.
suspicious. Wow, I feel like I've made a terrible error. Yeah, you just see like Lux's face, just like no one answered that time.
Yeah, so now that it has been revealed what these are, the exclamation marks are almost impossible to answer correctly. You want to try and avoid these as much as possible, but also you don't know where they are.
But if I snatch it, I don't have to answer it. So even if it's been snatched, oh, this is like if it's been snatched, does that go against my total up there?
If it's been snatched and it's an exclamation mark, yes.
Oh, so this is Minesweeper.
Yes, most of these are the exclamation marks are questions directed at whoever's supposed to be receiving them. If they don't get a response, they will grow suspicious. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Fuck. And I'm assuming that basically we have until like the bar is full, until we've gained enough suspicion to not be able to
gain any more.
Since I tried to respond to that, I'm out of spells, correct? Or do I have one more?
We can carry this over to the following day.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. B. Yeah, Lux wants to come back after having no response on that one. She's like, oh shit. Okay.
You skip a day?
Yeah, they might skip a day. She's like, maybe we should just give him a breather and then, go shopping or do something else. I think
Hello.
yeah, Lilo. Take the heat off of us, I guess as you'd probably say.
If you guys
Well,
did want a break from this, Zephyr does have his breakfast with speechless you could have.
Oh my gosh. Do you want your breakfast with speechless?
ooh,
Yeah, go ahead.
sure, I guess.
Is Zephyr the only one that goes to breakfast, or does everyone go?
Are we really about to bring B?
You can.
That's up to you. If,
I
if
guess.
Zephyr wants to invite everyone.
Kind of depends. Would speechless I don't want to I don't know. I want to include everyone because it's a party.
Mhm.
I don't want to feel like I'm intruding or anything with or trying to outnumber speechless or right. I don't know.
I think you're fine to do a solo thing. Like we all have our solo scenes and stuff like that. So yeah, you
Lux
can.
and B can go roller skating.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll go by my lonesome then.
So you guys go out to breakfast. You see someone rather indistinct features sitting at a table by themselves. They look like to be just some middle-aged man, and they see you come in and gesture across for them at the other side of the table.
Zephyr will nod, take a seat.
It's a little weird, just because this person looks so mild mannered. They're balding with this big mustache on. They're wearing just khakis and a polo shirt, and they have a newspaper that they're reading. Do you say anything as you come up to them?
No, I just sit there awkwardly. No, I'm kidding. So, speechless, I presume.
Nice of you to show up. She puts the newspaper down, steeples her fingers as they look at you. Got any ideas?
On what?
You're supposed to be thinking of a plan of what you want to do, right?
Sorry, for my sake, what was she referring to?
The breakfast was to basically just touch base and possibly come up with a plan of action, what you would like to do going forward.
Oh, in regards to the government. Okay.
Yeah, so she's like, am I
miss
gonna
1
kill
week.
you or something?
Well, that certainly is a possibility. What do you know about the people that hired you?
Not much. I just know that main guy's name is McClave.
Mhm.
He's the one I really
Oh,
talk to most.
still not quite sure how this world's. No, it's not right. Times, system works.
What do you mean time?
Oh, they didn't tell you.
She
He just looks really
looks-
smug about it. I mean, you went to school. You don't know your history?
She crosses her arms. No, I was kind of a dropout, actually.
Oh yeah. I don't wait for that, by the way. So the name Zephyr Wesley rings no bells.
Is it supposed to?
Yeah. He'll just kind of lean in. You, you know about the Demon Wars?
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how they ended them?
The reality bomb.
So the reality bomb didn't get there by itself, did it?
She raises her eyebrows. You're telling me that was you?
Mm-hmm. In the flesh. Originally paler flesh or skin tone.
She looks you up and down and shakes her head. Well, if that's true, then you're either crazy and I understand why they want you dead, or if it is true, then I can really understand why they want you dead.
Will they pull a mass murderer out of jail just to kill some random crazy man?
Beats me. It's just the job they hired me to do. Suspect they think you probably know something that they don't want people knowing.
Well,
How did you travel, huh? How'd you get here?
had something to do with the bomb. Working theory is my working theory is that the reality bomb uses a similar sort of magic or something to the monorail system.
She's kind of like continues to stare at you, like, go on.
So when I dropped it, last thing I remember is a blinding flash of light, right?
Right.
The next thing I knew, I was crashing back down to Earth 100 years later.
And that's it.
Well,
I guess they
there's
don't call it a
some
reality bomb for nothing.
well, something happened in there as well. Obviously, I didn't go in blue, and things are different.
To be honest, I just thought that was a skin condition.
Now I can, well, I can do a lot of weird stuff now. I can kind of float midair for a little bit, right?
Uh,
And I can also hold my breath just forever.
no way.
Really. I, in fact, it's won me like a couple bucks, you know? It's like, it's a fun bar trick.
Well, that's all very interesting, but I'm still curious of what our plan is. Obviously, I don't want to go back to prison, and obviously, you don't want to end up dead.
Mm-mm. No, siree. So, well, you're the expert in fake dying, so how would you go about it? Would you just present my body to them?
Well, that's the thing. If you are as dangerous as they think you are, they might not be satisfied with just your death.
Mm-hmm.
You catch my drift.
I'll probably also go after my party.
Hmm.
So I have to do something for them as well. Yeah, he just kind of mulls this over for a little bit. Where would you report to?
I'm not sure I understand your meaning. Normally,
Well,
they scry on me and send messages to me via magic.
so it'd be an arranged place then.
Not necessarily. They can contact me wherever I am.
Mm-hmm. Do you know if when you're being scried on?
She blinks, and you see like a flicker over her eyes for just a split second. Yeah, they were watching me, I'd know. We don't have to decide anything right now, but I think it's good if we continue to meet just to check in. They're going to start wanting results soon, and either I have to kill someone else or I have to kill you.
This is definitely anything beyond my wheelhouse that I've done before, but it's not undoable. It's definitely a lot different than fighting the mob. They at least had standards. All right, tell you what. For right now, let's go with the idea that you're going to fake kill me. If me and my party come up with anything, we'll get in contact. But we also need to find. Well, could you fake kill my entire party?
Probably
believe
work
that?
something out. Let's keep in touch. We can meet again here
Yeah.
if you think of anything else.
Is there anything you can do on
and-
your side?
Yeah, so she shakes her head and she's like, I'm kind of on a leash here. Not really much I can do except do what they're telling me to do. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. If
But
there's anything that
whatever
good.
orders they give me, I could let you know what they are.
more information, the better. Stay safe,
sh-
killer.
She grabs her newspaper and nods to you and says, "Thanks for breakfast," and walks out. But yeah, she definitely walks out and just leaves you with the bill.
Yep. How much?
It's still included in your your weekly meals or your weekly like living expenses. Just
Mhm.
more of a like, I don't know, RP blow, I guess.
Like the way that Ellie left.
That was a higher end restaurant. I'm gonna charge you for those.
That was wild. I'll never forget. Oh my
So
god.
are you guys meeting up once again to go stake out the building?
I think so.
Who would like to pick the next one then? We transition, or yeah, let's transition back to the car. What is Zephyr's like demeanor after having his breakfast with a suspected serial killer?
Normally throughout the days, the crosswords have been flowing. Like
Mhm.
he'll solve them at a pretty decent rate. But today, it's like he's still stuck on the first one and just not moving his pen that much.
Got a lot on your mind.
Something like that.
How was breakfast?
Well, she left me with the bill.
That's never easy.
Oof, sounds rough, buddy.
Well, it's a tricky thing what we're having to plan. I know relatively almost nothing about the people who hired her, and she doesn't know much more than I do.
Who hired her?
It was a man by what was his name?
McClave.
McClave.
We do know that name, correct? That is the police chief's name, is it not?
That is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, you say that, and then Lux just kind of like blinks a couple of times and looks at you, and she's like, the chief of the police, the chief of the MLE hired her to kill you?
Very one.
Huh.
Problem is, I don't really know how they work nowadays. Being, well, considering how well I look for my age.
You look great for your age.
Thanks, darling. Finding it hard to plan for this.
What are you thinking of doing?
Faking my death? Yeah.
You think that's a good idea?
Well, it's either that or, well, I can't exactly go in guns blazing, can I?
Why do they want you dead?
I think I know something, but
Maybe you do. Maybe it just got all wiped away or something.
that's the thing. Ever since that, there's been discrepancies with my memory. From what I do recall, well, I
Weird.
remember the flash, some sort of arcane storm from what it looked like. Then fireworks. Did I do like a wisdom check to see if I can recall anything else?
I don't think you would have seen anything other than that. It was incredibly dark. Like your vision was consistently distorted. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
21.
So with a 21, your vision of this is like a little muddled, but maybe Zephyr also saw what seemed to be like a converging horizon, where splitting the darkness was this halo of like dazzling multicolored light. But that would be all that you could remember. So I think it would be like looking at the Earth's horizon, almost like inverted if the horizon itself was lighting up and everything else around it was dark. Maybe slight curvature, but very slight. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
majority of your memory of that was just being surrounded by like dark, stormy clouds.
We can say that we get interrupted by by a spell that we received.
Yeah, who would like to pick the next one?
It's B's turn.
B.
I'm choosing locations 5.
You hear You should be able to find it in the archives. I know it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but you'll find it.
Be able to find it in the archives. It in the archives.
Yep. So far you have learned that there is a disposal area. There is a containment chamber, and now you know that this place has an archives of some sort.
Right. God, I want to respond to this, but I won't. I won't be
I don't
greedy.
think there's much information we get up since there's an archive.
I want to know what they're looking for in the It doesn't matter. That's just me. I'm just being nosy. This was this was
This is-
something that James
I should have
designed.
named that spell nosy.
Yes. Yeah. I guess it's my turn then to pick one.
Okay.
Oh man, I'll go with the one that I was originally going to pick. This one.
Okay.
Fuck me.
I'm accessing the file on the results now.
Oh,
What
no.
passcode did you set the cabinet to?
Oh no. Hey,
He's German.
do I recognize this voice?
You do recognize this voice.
So it's because I know who the sender is. I am aware because that was one of the things it said.
This would be Viktor.
You recognize the sender if you know them, though you do not learn the identity of the original recipient. So like when she gets this and it's Dr. Viktor, she like grabs Zephyr's hand and like
Whoa.
squeezes it so tight. And it's oh, that was the doctor. She's like
Lux,
shaking
you're
a
hurting
little.
me.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's a
not that-
grip.
I didn't think I was that strong, honestly. I'm sorry, I just heard his voice in my head, the doctor.
The doctor.
Dr. Viktor. The
Yeah.
head of the lab, the one that
Okay. He's there?
yeah. He's in there. So it is the
What
right
did-
place.
What did he say?
He said the code to the cabinet. What did you set it to again?
Yeah, so he said, I'm accessing the file on the results now. What did you set the passcode to?
Oh. Yeah, the passcode, he's accessing results to a file, and he asked what I set the passcode to. Not me, but the other person, whoever that message was intended for. I don't know what the results are for, but can't respond with a code. I don't have one. I could try.
These are almost impossible to answer. They are supposed to gain suspicion, so don't feel bad if you can't answer it.
No, I can't answer it. So I'm not going. I think
Does-
she'd be too freaked out too. Anyway, she'd be scared that he would recognize her voice, even though I assume that it sounds different.
So receiving no response from a direct question.
Right to jail.
Did you say right to jail? No.
Yeah.
No.
You
just
wear the wrong sweater. Right to jail.
The suspicion meter does tick though, so
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, someone else pick one.
Let's go identities. So identities 5.
Oh, thank
The
God.
force the force
you
is
like
pointing
how
me that
fast
way.
I did that one?
Yeah.
So this one is, I don't know how Lars can be so annoying, so boring. Doesn't help that he's human either.
Lars, the boring human.
Lars the boring human. You have that identity now.
Nice.
B, you pick one. And I think that's the last one for the day.
Let's do traps 3.
You hear, I don't think another one will come through now that the arc is off. I set up a glyph on the platform just to be safe.
There's a glyph on the platform. The arc? What's the arc? I mean, I can't ask because it seems like that should be pretty common knowledge. Be like the arc. It's like you don't even have to roll deception on that. It's like you'd immediately get caught. What's this general thing that we work with?
An arc of lightning, maybe?
She did say the arc was off.
All right. With this information, Lux will look at everyone and be like, do you want to risk one more day, or do you think we should try to make a plan to infiltrate? I think I could get more information, but I feel like maybe the more information I get, the riskier it becomes. It couldn't hurt for 4 more if we could get them.
I think we could play it by ear. I think we could risk one more day.
Okay. We'll come back. Lux is like very nervous this day though.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's her turn to pick.
Mhm.
And she really doesn't want to. And by her I mean me. Okay.
I feel like I should give you guys a hint about something.
Okay.
It's a pretty big hint. It's fine. It's fun. Only one alert is triggered per category.
Oh.
Okay.
I think that's fine to say.
Does that indicate that every category has a trigger?
It does.
Fuck.
But that also means that ones you've already triggered in that category are safe to examine the rest.
Okay, so we can
Just load
basically
up on
just
codes.
yeah, we could just load up on codes and then load up on traps.
Correct.
And then we can so yeah, let's do the 3 codes for today and then
Okay.
one of the traps.
So I will just go ahead and reveal all of these.
Yeah.
So let me read all of the codes. I am on my way. You said to set the entrance code to A8447, right? So you have that one.
Mhm.
You already have the second one. And then, quick update. I set the archive store to code C2380.
C2380.
And then the last one. Since you're new, you'll not be recognized by the sentry until you give it the code S7708. Don't forget it.
S7708. Okay. Fantastic. So that would give me let me just I got the reset, the containment, and the ones that you just gave me.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Great. So that's 3. She wouldn't respond to any of those. So that's 3 for that day. So I guess we'll take this first one on traps.
Okay. First one on traps. You hear, even if it does get out, it'll trigger my suggestion glyph and wander right back into its cell.
Suggestion glyph. Fuck a duck. Okay. Knowing what we know, I'd suggest we come back for one more day.
Okay.
To get the last 2 on traps.
So 5th one. Don't you think the conjure elemental might be a bit much? It won't damage anything outside the entrance, but still.
Okay. That's not scary. Fuck. Wow. There's an alarm at the entrance too. And the last one.
The last one. Boss really doesn't want anyone touching that case. He even went as far to put a glyph on it. I wouldn't touch it.
We have 2 options. We have 2 more snatchings that we can do. So do we want information on locations, identities, or caster?
I almost want to say identities.
Okay. Go ahead and pick the identities one. I'd say identities 1 or 2 seems.
Let's go identities
I mean, you can pick whichever one you want of any of them. I don't.
I mean, you
The
guys
horse
can
is
also
telling you
discuss
two.
it. It's coming down to the wire, so it's
Let's
Yeah.
go two.
Okay, identities
I vote
too.
two.
identities too.
What?
I didn't want to read this one.
You didn't.
I didn't.
Oh no.
Why'd you
I
put
hope Dennis comes to visit. I don't know how some people don't like tusks. Maybe they get in the way.
Oh,
Oh.
so Dennis
Oh.
the half orc is getting action. Okay, all right.
I hear
sort of-
James laughing from the other room.
And tusks refers to a race that has tusks. So Dennis is a half orc. So you have Dennis the half orc.
Dennis the half orc. Okay, we have one more. This is probably the last one we'll get.
Who would like to pick it?
Casey, are you having any feelings? Do you want identities, locations, or caster?
Just trust in the force, Casey.
Yeah, just trust in the force.
Use the fools.
Okay, I'm gonna do locations 4.
Casey, you're not a Jedi. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Sorry, I'm
Now,
gonna have to
hold
ask you
on.
your lightsaber back.
Let's get the info.
Where did you move that crate of supplies to? I looked all over for it.
I mean, we could try to answer this.
Yes, you can try to
Okay.
answer this.
Okay.
Okay. Well, should
That's
we
doable.
tell? Should we should tell them that maybe we moved it to the archives?
Yeah.
seems like a
so
feasible
what was the
plan.
crate of it though? What was the crate of it too?
He did
Supplies.
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 You guys want to deliberate?
Oh, I have an idea. Say, okay, hear me out.
Mhm.
Supplies. Oh, I thought you said archives.
Okay. All right. I will respond with supplies. I thought you said archives. You know,
I will
so-
accept this. Make a deception check.
Oh my god. Give me guidance, B. Say it.
Hey, you're looking a little like, I don't know, rough. So, I brought you, I don't know, just some more iced hazelnut coffee. Thank you. Oh
nat
my
20.
God.
Can't do anything against that. So
Ooh.
31 plus a d4. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You just hear the 34. Rub it in.
Amazing.
You just hear him say, "Just listen to me next time. That's all you have to do." But the suspicion meter does not tick up.
Okay.
So, good job.
Okay.
That
Okay.
makes the rest of locations clear for you to pick from.
So Lux will look at everyone and be like, I think we should come back and try again tomorrow. She's like, I know it's risky, but I feel like we're so close.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we know at least we can get the rest of the locations.
Yeah. So we'll come back the next day and get the next 2 locations.
All right. So the first location, you hear the voice say, "It was taken to the reset chamber. We can't have it identifying in its current state."
Reset chamber. Okay. And the other one that we had before that was good thing that they finally fixed the disposal drain. The smell was awful. And find it in the archives.
So you now know there is a reset chamber, a disposal chamber, a containment chamber, and an archives.
It's a reset
Okay.
chamber.
I don't know. Would I know what the reset chamber is?
I don't think so.
Okay, so there's a reset chamber, an archives, a containment chamber, a disposal chamber, and what was the last one? I'm ready for the last one.
The infusion arc still seems to be busted after the incident. It is still unstable, so be careful around it.
The infusion what?
Infusion arc.
Infusion arc. What are they infusing people? Uh-oh. Okay. Lux will just look over and be like, well, the arc's something infusion. All right, that leaves us with 2 more for this day.
Mhm.
We are. Should
So
we go identities or caster? If we get one in identity, if we get one of identities right, then we can.
James, is there like a special achievement that we get if we get like all if we can complete
No.
it?
No, there's not an achievement, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yep.
dang it!
You will have my
Trophy hunting, though.
heartfelt respect though for your
Like, not-
extreme luck.
Not even like a gift card to Wawa's or
No,
Hmm.
no. I will say you have 2 identities, so that means you have a 50-50 chance. You have 3 for caster, so you have a 66% chance of getting the one that is not trapped.
Casey, what do you think? Which one do you think?
I don't know. I'm trying to determine which one could be like more useful to us.
I feel like information about caster could be more useful to us because it seems like that might be somebody that we have to combat. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
What gave you that idea?
I either think we should pick one. I don't know. Somebody. Okay, I think we should pick caster. I think somebody else should pick the number between 1, 3, and 5.
I'm feeling it's either 1
Mm-hmm.
or 2.
2's already picked.
One or
All right,
one
excuse me,
or
3. 3. Sorry.
which one do you? Which one in your gut tells you, Casey?
I was thinking 3.
Okay, let's
I'm
go.
feeling
for
3 too.
Yeah, let's go for 3.
Oh my god.
It's fine. We're all wrong together. Stand by.
Okay, what's it say?
Do you mind giving me caster's diagnostics for the day?
Okay. We can do that. Okay.
Okay.
I'm interested. Can you?
Diagnostics. Okay. So earlier they were talking about like what were they saying about him earlier?
That he straightened up somebody. He caught eyes with somebody like when they let down the screen, but that was like a few days ago. And they the mental thing, the psychic,
Yes.
that he only is like depowered when he has like psychic damage, unable to use his powers. So maybe we say that he's like mentally like, oh, don't have the diagnostics yet. He's
We can't. Diagnostics hasn't come through yet because his mental state is. We're too scared to take the glass down. I guess
yeah, his mental state is heightened.
Yeah, current heightened mental state can't take the glass down.
Yeah. So I will say like no diagnostics yet. Can't take the glass down. He's in a heightened mental state.
Okay. I will let you make the deception check, but this one is going to be a disadvantage.
Ooh.
Okay, I still am assuming I have guidance.
Yes. B
Yes,
just
may
looks
still
at
have
you.
guidance.
He's just like, you got this. Don't fuck up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all
15,
right.
15.
Okay.
All right.
18.
18.
Confident. Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
23.
Hmm.
Not great.
You do not get a response.
Uh,
Nor do you seem to receive any messages for quite a long time, as if they have stopped being sent.
I think we've been made again. God, this always seems to happen. All right, we should go.
Mm-hmm. Flee the scene at least.
Yeah.
As you are beginning to drive away, you're nearing the 1 mile radius away from the building when Lux, your magnet starts to vibrate and sort of hum.
Okay. Am I receiving a message?
You have the ability to intercept a message.
I'll snatch it. It's my last spell slot.
you will hear the same familiar voice of Victor. I'm meeting with Eleanor at the pavilion tonight. Please do not bother me unless it is an emergency.
He's meeting with Ellie. With Ellie from Ellie's Elixir at the pavilion. Yeah. Dr. Victor's meeting with we have to go.
Lux, hold on now.
No. She's never seen you. In fact, she hasn't seen B either or me.
If she
That's
did
the
see me,
thing.
she would have thought I was a goblin.
It's true.
Lux, sweetheart,
No.
this could be a trap. I mean, they stopped sending messages altogether, so why just send one like that out of the blue?
I mean, it could be a trap, but I mean, we can. I don't think it's a trap. Even if it's a trap, I have to go see this. Ellie had, I think she had the chromoplasm. I think that's what it was. And if he's meeting with her, we might be able to get information on how to get some. And then we don't have to go into the lab. And then we'll be able to get it. And he won't know it's me. And I don't ever have to deal with him again. And I can just get it and I'll be fine. I'll just be fine. Look, I won't even look like this. I'll go as Penny and I can paint you or something like I did last time. Or I can just go by myself and you can infiltrate in a different way. Maybe like as a waiter or something if it's like a restaurant.
He said the pavilion, right?
That's correct. Does anyone want to do a? I guess I would allow either a history check or a charisma check with proficiency. It's not tied to a specific skill.
Okay. Are we all gonna do it or just one of us?
Anyone can do it.
Okay, I'll do a charisma check with my proficiency. It's 26.
Okay. You know what the pavilion is. It's basically a high-end club for the upper class in the upper district. Occasionally throw parties, sometimes occasionally even like balls for the really snooty. But yeah, it's just if there's a party there and you're of nobility, you want to be there.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's a fancy club for the nobility, but I could just pretend to be Fiona or something, Philip's daughter. Or you could ask Theo.
Theo is
Pretending to
considered
be
dead at the moment.
Oh,
Which he's probably very upset that he can't go.
me too. Think about it, Theo. It could be your comeback.
I feel like if Bilbo returned to the Shire after disappearing,
Yeah. I mean, we could try. I mean, I'm pretty convincing myself, so we could try to get in just based off of us, and then if we can't, I mean, it couldn't be a trap if it was at the pavilion. That would mean that they thought I was like, or someone was nobility that was looking after them or trying to find them.
Am I gonna have to dress nice?
I think so.
I'm glad I didn't throw that dress out.
Me too.
Would have really sucked to have to buy another one.
I could actually probably make you invisible.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, actually, that might work. I don't think it's a bad idea, Zephyr. And you'll be with me the whole time. We can do this together, you and I. So what do you think?
so he'll look at Lux, and his grin will return. He'll nod. You're right.
You just see like a smile spread across her face. She looks so happy when you say that. Everything's gonna be fine. I promise. Don't worry. We can do it together. I love you.
Me too. And I guess I'll dust off my dancing shoes.
You look amazing, I promise. Don't worry. We'll have a lot of fun, even if we don't get what we want. But then we will have to go to the lab later. What a bummer that'll be.
Zephyr would just kind of look out the window, and that confidence melts.
Oh.
All right.
So, the way I see it, you guys have a decision to make.
Hmm.
You can either go with Lux's plan to go to the pavilion and possibly confront Victor and Eleanor, whoever Eleanor may be. Or, given that Victor is currently away, it might be a good time to attempt an infiltration.
That's probably a much better idea than Lux's idea of I can be sneaky, says the non-sneaky person.
Both of them have their they will
Good.
progress the story either one way or another. So it is
Let's
up
split
to
the
you
party.
guys to decide what
Just-
direction you would like to go in.
We could split the party.
You definitely could.
Do you remember what happened last time? Was split the party with. Let me rephrase this. We don't want to. We don't want to do that.
I think, oh man, is there anyone we could ask to go to the party to get the info for us?
Could I or could Marcus call Klaus for a favor?
I did actually have it planned for you to re-meet with Klaus if you want to do that before the end of the session.
If that would help, then sure.
Yeah, I think you would have met Klaus at your apartment. Maybe this is actually the night right before the party and right before you guys decide to go infiltrate the lab.
Yes.
That's a good plan. I like that.
So yeah, you see Klaus. He looks a bit haggard. His clothes are damp from the rain, and he looks pretty exhausted.
I would approach Klaus and say, Klaus, you look awful.
Yeah, he just like shakes his head at you. He's like, let's go inside. We can have a drink.
That's a good idea. See you as rain.
So yeah, you guys go inside. He sits opposite you at the table and sips his drink as he sighs. Well, I'm sorry to say I didn't have any luck, Marcus. I took to heart what you said about talking to Philip about this, and I had an idea for something, but I didn't have any luck.
Okay.
You see, there's
Oh.
a rare poison which it's hard to explain. Poison's called Death's Kiss, but it's not exactly a poison, more as it bestows whoever drinks it the uncanny semblance of death.
That did not come.
Yeah,
to a
he
good
shakes his
conclusion?
head. No, it's extremely rare. I wasn't able to find it.
It would seem that we have stumbled upon your little poison made manifest. You recall Speechless.
Yeah, he glares at you. I know of Speechless, yes.
And if I told you that she never actually killed anyone,
You see his eyes like go wide, his like face pales a little bit.
yes,
I don't know if you know this, Marcus, but she was actually a member of the Dark Game. She was indeed an assassin.
well,
You're
didn't
telling
say
me
she
she
was
never
pure.
killed anyone.
Well, some of the more recent ones apparently she didn't kill. Let me rephrase that. More recently, with her victims, she's been on a chain to the MPD. So she's found a way around what they ask of her.
Yeah, so he puts his hand on his forehead like he has a migraine, just begins massaging his temples. And okay, so how do you know this?
Oh, well, I met her.
You met her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Met her in the dead of night. Nice fun times.
And it sounds like you're proposing we ask her for help.
I am. She might be a killer, but so far she hasn't killed anyone who didn't seem to deserve it.
Well, it's a possibility then, but we would need to. Do you have any way of getting in contact with her? We would definitely need to go about doing that.
I suspect that she'll get in touch with us as we need her. She's very sneaky. Keeping a close eye on me, I'm sure.
Yeah, he nods. Well, that certainly convenient. Apologies for not being available these past nights. I was a bit preoccupied.
No need to apologize. What you do on your own nights is your own business. I'm not going to hold you to that. Relax, man.
You know,
I do have a bit of a favor to ask of you, though. Would you be willing to attend a fancy party?
which party are you referring?
There is apparently a party going on at the pavilion, and there's a couple of guests there that we just need to get some eyes on.
The pavilion, Marcus? That's a bit rich. I mean, I definitely have the means of getting into it, yes. But that would be tonight. There'd be no time for rest. Who is it you want me to spy on?
Um, well, we know first names. Lady named Eleanor and a man named Victor.
That doesn't give me much to go on.
Afraid that's what we have.
He's got an accent, Dr. Victor.
So he's a doctor. He's a pretty strong accent. Would like to be able to provide like a physical description of Victor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. She knows this man.
Okay. I figured you would. All right, so Marcus would give Klaus the best description he can give of Victor and this mystery woman.
So Victor is he has this clean shaven face, and he's got this sort of salt and pepper shortcut hair, and these large circle glasses. Normally wearing a lab coat, but that's when he's at work. When you saw him at the bank, he was dressed pretty much for business. So as you tell him that, he nods and he says, "And what about this Eleanor?"
I don't believe we know much about her. We suspect it might be Ellie from Ellie's Elixirs, but to be honest with you, that's just a theory. We don't know.
She's normally one to stand out in a crowd. If she's at the party, I would have little difficulty finding her.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I'll see what I can do, okay?
That works for me, man. Is there anything I can do for you at this point?
No, you've helped me tremendously with what I've been working on. Have you made any progress on our project, by the way?
Not a significant amount of progress, but some.
You know what he's referring to, right?
I'm trying to remember quickly and read through my notes, and I can't find the project I'm thinking of.
The brass cube.
Oh, that one. Yes. I'm not sure I'd want to worry him about that right now. So some progress, but not a lot is what I'm going to give him.
So he'll nod and say, "Well, I'd better get going then." And you don't want me to confront them, just to eavesdrop.
Just eavesdrop, no contact, just observe and report.
All right, understood. And yeah, he'll probably begin playing a game with you.
I'll definitely be up for a game.
Also, quick thing, real quick though, Marcus, can you make grenades by any chance? Like any type of like, I know you can make guns.
No, I can only make guns I'm aware of. I think it's just guns and gun-related accessories.
I basically want to make
However,
So grenades are a gunpowder weapon.
yes.
I would definitely allow Marcus to be able to make some grenades. Same rules as the firearms. You can craft grenades for half of their price.
Okay, let me see how much
in
those
that
cost.
case, can you make like a tear gas kind of grenade?
I don't think that's gunpowder based anymore. That's more of a chemical base. So, I mean, I'll leave it to the DM's discretion, of course. But
Just some ideas
So
what if you have like a chili powder grenade that blinds people?
there is an ever smoking bottle. It's not like a tear gas grenade, but essentially it's a bottle with expanding gas inside of it. You break the bottle, and it basically sends out a cloud of gaseous vapor.
so Ninja Smoke Bomb.
Yes.
Very cool.
All right. Okay, so the grenades I can make for 125 gold. I have 6. So
How much do you need?
126 for a single grenade.
I got 46. Is that for how much money do you have?
I have
A grenade takes an
54.
action, a full action to throw. So it doesn't replace one attack. You can throw it up to a point 60 feet away, no attack roll required. And then each creature within 20 feet of the grenade has to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 5d6 piercing damage. Halved on a success.
I don't know why I have this much, but I have 243 gold.
All right, so between us, I think I can make a single grenade. Is that right?
How much is one grenade again? that you can make?
125 gold.
Okay, so if I give you 125 gold,
Mm-hmm.
can you make 2 grenades?
Well, that's 1 so far. I have 6 gold.
I've got
Oh, shit.
46. I've got 46 gold. So
I got
Wow.
54.
how much? 64?
54.
54. Okay. Hold on. Math.
B turns to look at Halo.
4 plus 6. B, can you give us 19 more gold? Then we can have 2.
Does that mean nobody else will have money?
That means nobody else will have money.
Okay, so how much gold? You said how much more gold?
19.
Okay, so that's 144.
Yes.
And then I have 99 gold, and I will give everybody 10 gold.
Okay. All
10
right.
gold
So
extra, so you have money.
okay,
Oh,
so we all
thank
okay.
you.
Thank you, B.
Everyone can bump up their gold up by 40 just because Halo will chip him.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thank you, Halo.
thanks, Halo.
Took you damn long enough.
Okay, so
Alright,
two.
Never mind. Yeah, give me the. No, I'm just kidding.
99, so minus 30. God, I hate math. Did I also give Halo 10 gold so he has money?
No, he's fine. Try not to worry too much about the NPCs.
No, I love him.
He loves you too.
Freaking
Oh.
better.
Oh,
You love to see it.
Mhm.
Love to see it.
he sure does.
They're cute. B and Halo. Little
Always gotta hit on
babies.
my NPCs. Like,
I
Are you
love
really
hitting on
surprised,
your
though?
NPCs.
We're making 2 grenades. Who's carrying them?
Not B.
I think it should probably be Zephyr and Marcus, if anybody.
so we do like a quick flash to Klaus as he stands outside this enormous building. Parts of it look almost to be made of crystal. It's just this enormous, almost like castle-esque building with glittering windows, and you can like see chandeliers inside. There's lights refracting from a multitude of directions, and just as decorative is this building are its guests as they begin to filter through. You see like Klaus tug a little bit at his collar and then begin to walk as the building in front of him glitters. And as he walks towards it, we transition to you guys as you close in on the somewhat unsuspecting apartment building.
I just want to be clear that Marcus is still wearing the amulet of proof against detection.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Radio D&D. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Radio DD Pod, and make sure to check out Drawforth Arts on Instagram. They created our podcast cover art and did an absolute amazing job. If you liked what you heard, please rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening.
I'm Stephanie, and I play Lux, and you can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Plain Ethereal. That's PLAIN Ethereal.
I'm Ethan, and you can find me at my Twitter, at Badger_D, in as in the letter D.
Join us next time on Radio D&D.